Hi, I'm Greg Godwin. This is my wife, Tammy. 7 years ago, Tammy and I were empty nesters. Thanksgiving night, we found out that our oldest daughter went into heart failure. She had a virus attack her heart. With her heart failure, our life changed a lot. Just went to many doctors. We were in Albany, we went to Piedmont, and we found out we needed to be at Emory. As she was in need of a heart transplant.
She had total faith in God, but being my baby, she didn't want to spend the night by herself in a strange place, so I virtually lived at Emory with her.
But until this time, everything was just going perfect. Our faith had never been tested. All three children were healthy.
Jessica was the child that was the healthy child of all our children as she was growing up. She was the one that was never sick, always had a smile on her face.
She was 28 at the time, married, thinking about starting a family. And we learned that, as the word says, His grace is sufficient. And we experienced God's grace growing in our life.
People would ask, how do you do this? How do you balance your life with the sick daughter and the ones here at home? And with God's help, He just provided everything that was needed.
But we relied on that strength, and that strength just grew, and the prayers, we could truly feel the prayers of others. But never once did I ever believe that our daughter wouldn't make it through this.
We had a good friend that lost a daughter, and I had a conversation with God that day. I said, Lord, if you're trying to teach me something through that lesson, it's a lesson I don't want to learn. I'm not ready to learn that lesson.
Then on December 27th, in the middle of the night, we got that phone call that we had anticipated so greatly. There was our donor heart, it was a match, and me and Tammy hopped in the car and drove to Emory. We went in for a procedure that's supposed to go 4.5 hours. The waiting room was full of folks. Everybody was there. And it's like you were watching a movie. Everybody started leaving except us. You just know when you're 15 hours into a 4.5 hour surgery that obviously things aren't going good. We had our family there with us, and God there with us, and God comforted us and let us know that He was in control. Jessica come out, and we had so many problems. We had pumps operating her heart, right side or left side of her heart, external.
Kidneys quit working.
Kidneys quit working. We were in ICU for 9 months straight. She always just trusted the Lord, and her faith grew. July 13th of 2013 was an extremely tough day. We lost our daughter. We know that the Lord healed her and He took her home, but it was so tough. Christ is still the Lord of her life, and I just continue to live my life, but I was still angry. I still had some bitterness. I really couldn't even put that bitterness into words at that time. I don't even know if I knew it was there.
I don't think you acknowledged it.
No, I didn't acknowledge it. I just didn't pray as much. I just wasn't as close. It's kind of like being mad at a friend. I was angry with him, so I just didn't talk to him much. April 2015, we had a biopsy done at Emory. Found out I did have vocal cord cancer. And so I began to pray. Through this time, just thinking, I've had a couple of years that me and God hadn't talked a whole lot. And as I started seeking out God and praying and turning this thing over to Him and once again asking Him for healing for me, it was clearly revealed to me that I was still bitter toward God for not healing my daughter the way I want Him to. We have an easy time praising God when everything's going perfect. We have an easy time talking about how great God is when everything goes good. But I was at the point that I needed to praise God for healing my daughter the way that He chose, which was not the way that I chose. We've experienced, now I'm cancer-free. We have to make a 3-year mark for us to call us cured, but we're we're feeling great. Really, the key to life is faith. And faith is what's allowed us to overcome these things. We've come to the point to realize that if we believe what we believe, that when we die, we'll live in a perfect place, in a perfect world, in a perfect body with a perfect God for eternity, then everything eventually is going to be okay. Like we say, you overcome cancer, you endure the loss of your daughter. It's part of who you are. It'll be with you for the rest of your life. But you only endure that through your faith in Christ.